I'm a good person. I take looks for people. Guess they can't take looks themselves, obviously. That would be too difficult. Yeah, scenario quests are so many. But that's a good thing, because we don't mind being stuck on this for 3 years now, do we? Shifty-eyed sailor. Bah! Spotted me, did he? Well, you're too late. What's to happen is already happening. Okay, happen guy. Okay, we go there. Look at me, I can just jump off. It'll be perfect. I feel kind of sorry for you. There's a whole lot of level 50. We gotta see it all with tea and shit. I hope he doesn't do this. Okay. Is he feeling just so dangerous? That's all I remember from 50 quests, by the way. Which is a good thing. At the same time, I have no idea how to actually like go from you doing medium tasks to actually sorting out the game. So I'm very intrigued to find that out. Duty calls. Yes, commence this thing, please. Satan's already getting excited. So you found me one of those pirates, did you? I knew you were the right adventurer to ask for aid. But what could the knaves be planning? What's to happen is already happening? Captain! Trouble! At the shipyard! Pant! Easy now, soldier! Who did this to you? Pant! Pirates out of nowhere! Cough! Struck me good! Gods below! We're not prepared for this! The pirates, soldier! How many do they number? Not sure. More than I could quickly count. Seem to be carrying explosives. Explosives? Then there's no time to lose. Magnanimous, you heard the situation. Make your way to shipyard and engage those intruders. I will see to this man's wounds, then follow after. Hyenas in the proud lands. Make haste now. You will see what the culmination of the level 30 Marauder quest is gonna be, and it's very underwhelming. They're everybody like, it's building up to this big bad. You know, it would be nice if they like indicated a direction. I think they would be heading towards the pride of this town, which is the ship that way, but I'm not too sure. No, that is the exit. That's not down. Was I supposed to go here? Maybe? We'll see. You're doing this whole game thing wrong, game. You're supposed to like leave enemies for me to follow as a trail. Yeah, I will leech your own blood and hit you really hard. Are you even taking? Yes, you are. Friggin' Dot is doing like nothing to you. And I just wasted all my TP on sprinting. That wasn't very smart. In Stormblood, fun fact, sprinting will not cost TP. Bet we can't wait for that one. Anything this way? I am apparently supposed to be protecting the ship like right there. But friggin' hell, the game is very slow at spawning enemies. Yeah, that's the ship. And oh, pirates. Pirates! Are you over here, Mr. Pirate? Oh yes, you are over here, Mr. Pirate. Good for you. Protect the victory, says the little Lala. That's a crafter. They're kind of cute. Hit everybody over the head many times. Many times until they die. That is everybody's way. To be fair, we chose a fairly high DPS classes. Their classes would be very painful if we went for friggin' gladiator. That, and we would see like no people around because that would be in Ul'dah, and Ul'dah is highly unpopular. Hello, boss man. Aga. Never reckoned it's gonna be this easy. Still don't trust those slimy bastards, but their plan worked like a charm. Da! What are you doing, you great bloody fool? Shut your trap, boy! This will be all over soon. All that's left now to blow this ugly pile of driftwood into splinters. Why? What's the point? You'll destroy a ship and then what? Why would you do such a thing? Have you any idea how important the ship is, what it represents? Ah yeah, and that's what makes it all the sweeter. Whatever it takes to knock some sense into the treacherous, backstabbing son. Aw, he's your father. Suppose I should have known that from you calling him Da. Da. Also, that's not really being a pirate, that's just vandalism. Imagine a boy of mine giving up the pirate life to become a shipwright, and bullying a bleeding maelstrom vessel at that. What under Lamon's wide green ocean made you take up with these self-righteous shites? You know, if your son is a shipwright, you can ask him for free ships, like what's your problem? You're the one with no bloody sense, Da. Don't you see? The pirates had their glory days, but that era is over. Here comes our hero. And I wondered why Abin never spoke of his father. I never would have thought. The ship's a symbol, all right, of everything what went wrong with the world. And I mean to shatter it into 100,000 pieces. In my days! Get off my lawn, you children! Name, magnanimous. Pray beat that tar out of my bloated sea slug and make sure no harm comes to the victory. Gotcha! Don't blame me if your father's slightly decapitated. You see, that is just... Oh, hello everybody. That is just what friggin' warriors do. We decapitate shit. A lot. As well. What is this? That one. I can do myself, thank you very much. Actually, yeah, I have a potion. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh god, actually, something. There's a healer right over there. And they're casting stone. Freaking useful you are. All bad. You good. Okay, why do you have these guys fighting for you? Like, they come for shits and giggles. Maybe just stun each other. I'll use another question just in case. I have them after all. I have them for instance. Also, the person who's this one busy like, I was something that's me. What do you mean you have no idea what you're up against? I have no idea. Strong, big, nothing, man. Right? That was my last potion. It's still fine though. And you die. Hooray! No celebratory hop because they're like, we lock you into duty complete, bro. I must be getting old letting some green venture get the best of me. I'm a green leaf. Get it? Duh. Well, you did say that it's okay to chop him up. You're lucky he still has a head. I had an axe after all. That's one big bloody ship. Big and nasty looking. You made that, did ya? And you tried to blow it up, you asshole! Yay, loaded. My thanks, magnanimous. I shudder to think what may have become of the victory without your intervention. The pirates have made a right mess of things. I'll best get to sorting out the docks. And my thoughts could use some sorting out as well. Ever did my father have a way of turning my life upside down. Pray convey my thanks and my apologies to Gimthotha. Or rather, as I have to refer to them, name. It's just hard to pronounce most of them. Negi. Hello? Hello, Negi. How fare you, magnanimous? I cannot begin to thank you for the role you played in preventing this madness. You defended more than a simple ship. You saved the budding hope of Limsa from a violent demise. The day was yours. It seems our security regiment will require much in the way of improvement if we are to truly keep the dry docks safe. Our Brim apologizes? Well, I suppose I can understand why he would feel responsible for his father's actions. Or of all those involved, this incident was hardest on him. But in time, I believe he will come to single conclusion. Most fitting way of moving past his anguish is to see the victory completed and in water, and it's just what his employer wants. Ah, by the by, the pirates we defeated have been handed over to the Yellow Jackets. Raynor's men will be taking over the investigation. Before the Yellow Jackets moved in, however, we recovered a most unusual object. Should you have the time to spare, I would ask you of another favor. Well, of course, you always ask me of another favor, right? I mean, that's a nice shirt. I should take it. And we can take the next quest. Hooray for not needing to run around leveling. Wishes to entrust you with an important task. Magnanimous, in light of your role in recent events, there are few others to whom I would entrust this task. Since last we bespoke, a curious missive had been discovered among the personal effects of Bleh Bleh Bleh, the pirate behind the plot to sabotage the victory. This missive was penned in the most unusual script, a script we believe to be some manner of code. Needless to say, anything which to prove an enemy of Limsa deems worthy of enciphering is like to be of great interest to Maelstrom. Unfortunately, none among us can make any sense of the message. In cases such as this, I am told the Yellow Jackets are wont to turn to Baderon and his convenient connections. Thus, I would have you deliver this missive to the proprietor of the Drowning Bench, into his hand and no other. Do you understand? Yes, yes, I understand. Understand perfectly well, Cookie. Now return instead of wasting a free teleport. Hello? Hello, Baderon. I have an email. Ahoy there, Magnanimous. I've been hearing about your deeds at the Drylocks. Blah, blah, blah. Laid out the entire tale for me. Poor Sod was still reeling at his old man's part in his business, but at least he kept the victory from being sunk afore she'd sailed. And for that I owe ya me thanks. I've already made a name for yourself here in Limsa, lass. Folk know what they need somewhat doing. Eh? You need somewhat doing? And what might that be? Look, they told me to hand you the letter, so here you go. You want someone to read a message written funny letters for ya? And Grimtola thought I might know a man as could? Well, let's see it then. Is this how the story ties in? Aye. I reckon I might know a canny bugger who can read stuff like this. Ugly sod by the name of Baderon. You know, you're like one of the regulars now, Magnanimous. I've never let me down yet. Navigator help me, I reckon I can trust ya. Grimthotha was right to want this message deciphered. We got us some trouble brewing, and no mistake. Get ready for action and I'll explain. Being ready for action means having pants. You can't go butt naked into fight, yeah? I'll wait for your icon to update, mister. There we go. Good to have you abroad, lass. Now then, where to start? At the beginning, maybe? I mean, that's a good place to start, right? Cutscene! Back when I was younger and nastier, I earned me living as a sellsword. In that business, if you wanted to know what your enemy was up to, you had to learn to read the orders you prized from the cold dead hands of his mates. That's how I came to know how to read your message. Truth be told, the script was only too bloody familiar. Them Sahagin letters, lass. And I should know. I've gotten more fishback messengers than I can count. It gets worse though. The plan to blow up the victory is all in air right down into the fine details. Looks like they meant to raise 8 kinds of ale in western Eorzea, then lit the Maelstrom's new flagship into confusion. The point being, the attack on victory weren't the act of few rebellious pirates. That was key part of some canny bastard's grand plan. But if I'm reading this alright, the attack itself came much too early. I wager they panicked when they saw you was onto them, rushed in to do the job and buggered it up. Them tattoo-faced bastards, as they say, was paying Abraham's old man with the Serpent Reavers, right? But none of their crew was their words, they? Did they somewhat better to do, or what? I look so angry. 7 L's? I got it all backwards. The mess at the Victory, that was meant to be a bloody distraction. The fishbacks ain't interested in the Maelstroms, baby. They're after men, just like they always been. They're sending their pirate lackeys after civilian target. The bit about raising L in Western Eorzea, that's where it will be. Someone tells me that Swiftperch is about to get it and it hard. There's a rough translation of the message. Take it to Commodore Raynor at the Coral Tower and tell him it's for a busy day. Oh, and give him an hand, you can be damn sure need one. Grab them by the pursy. Load. There we go. We loaded. Good for us. Guys, get ready for a busy day. I'm gonna go to stop busy day. Hooray. Well, it tastes like boring, guys. I'm seeing this online because we should be doing maps about 8 PM, but I don't think that anyone's actually online to actually do them. So we can always do them later. Yeah, I'm Raynor, and you must be the adventurer whose name seems to be on everyone's lips. You are to be commended for your part in thawing the plot to destroy the Victory. Now, what can I do to you this day? You bear an urgent message from Battaron? Why do I get the feeling that my hopes for a quiet afternoon are about to be cruelly dashed? Tell me, what is afoot? Everything's afoot and everything's a hand. An assault on Swiftperch? But we've seen nothing to suggest that Serpent Reavers are massing for an attack. What can I do to you? Do I fail at reading things? I think I fail at reading things. Even so, it would be foolish to discount the possibility. Battaron is rarely wrong about such matters. I will marshal the Yellow Jackets for battle immediately. The only question is where to send them. While I concur with Battaron's assessment that the attack on Dry Docks was intended as a diversion, Swiftperch is but one of several possible targets for main thrust. Commodore, sir! Report! It's the Sahagins, sir! They mounted a large-scale assault on South Tyder Gate and threatened to overwhelm our defenses within the day. The garrison requests immediate reinforcements. By the Navigator, it seems my decision has been made for me. Muster the troops and give the order to march. Aye, the Serpent Reavers are in league with the Sahagin, which means that there's every chance the assault on Tydergate may yet prove to be another feint. The fact remains, however, that we can ill afford to ignore it, and that leaves Swiftperch vulnerable to those pirate traders. It is at times such as these that I wish that warriors of light yet walked among us, but wishes will avail us not. Munchicus, you must serve in their absence. Make for Swiftperch with all haste and lend your strength to the squads I can spare for the settlement's defense. Ah, thank you, Satan. That's very nice of you. Commodore Raynor sent word we'd be getting reinforcements, but I didn't expect him to send you. You certainly look like you've been your shape of action, though. You bear little resemblance to the wide-eyed whelp I met fresh off the ferry. In any case, do you know what you're fighting for here? This place, Swiftperch. It was rebuilt by folk who stood strong in the face of every hardship the calamity threw their way. And we're not about to let some fish-fancying scum claim the honor of being the ones who finally broke their spirits. Don't give those pirate bastards one bloody ohm, you hear me?
I hear ya, guy.
Here they come! Oh, don't be afraid. They're wearing underwear! Now, I thought all of the yellow jacket worms were meant to be busy. That useless scrag ain't followed the plan, has he? Now what? Pull back and wait for our Sahagin brothers? Piss on that! We ain't turning back empty-handed.
Now!
Remember, no killing the small folk, and it will be your blood which stains Lord Leviathan's altars. You're really worshipping just a giant sea snake? God, you guys are pathetic. The yellow bellies you can butcher at will. Them dirt-eating slugs will be crushed under the full might of serpent reavers. Seems Swiftperch was the main target after all, eh? Squads 1 and 2, protect the townsfolk. Squad 3, you're rear guard. Protect our butts, Squad 3. The rest of you, we meet the charge where we stand. Let us bear the Commodore word of our victory, or no word at all. For Limsa! Why do they all wear the open chest thing? Rah! I'll cut you all, yellow bellies, and dance on your gizzards. I'll dance on your gizzard too, you gizzard. That's what we do, we dance on gizzards, right? Now, always start from low-level enemies, because they're easiest to just kill, and then you free up some guards to fight behind you. However, somebody just healed this one. I'm trying to identify who that was. I think it's okay, because I'm still killing them. But we do have healers somewhere. I cannot help with that battle. Is it yours, like, outside of our fighting squad? I think it is. I just had to go to the healer first. Got that? More bastards? Come on, then. Who the hell is healing him? Oh god, that healer jacket is like so weird. I'm trying to free up NPC people first, because NPCs get far harder than me. Oh, I found it. On the right page. Right, over here, this one. Wait, apparently it's on the right page. What? Well, he's not using so. Maybe those supposed to be healed then. Oh, hello there. Hello there, birdie. What a potion too. That feels me not. Yeah, unfortunately, something was these to have more parts in it, and I can do like super hate persons. But I need them parts. I need them parts for my full charger, for my controller charger, for just lots of things. Just lots of things. Hooray! Wherever the healer is. Doesn't matter. You failed your party, secret white mage. Well fought. The reavers are beaten and scattered. I'll take some men and hunt down the stranglers. Oh, but there may be more of them lurking about, so don't let your guard down just yet. It gives me that dirty look of you're not wearing any pants, and I go, I know. Oh, trust me, I know. Oh no, mysterious Batman. The source of her strength becomes clear. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. Why can he do all the pretties and not me? O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite my enemies. Yeah, it's like a butthole. Wow, Z, that's pretty. Pretty and big, I like this one. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. That is suffered! What does he mean? Don't understand. It's like, did I read that wrong? And it's like, nope. Hello there! You die now! You see? It's as simple as that. And you die. I'm sadly, I compose myself. Just like the golem, he hits like barely for anything at all. Like, that guy should start sending in better reinforcements for himself. Watch, I can't stun him for very long. Okay, that helps against weeds. I think I need to use it. Because I'm missing a lot of this. And unfortunately, my stun just didn't work. I think it's our arm difference isn't that big. Practically on the same level, and I'm just level behind it, so... Oh, he's also 60! Oh, that explains some things. It's okay, I can shield myself like this. Ah! Thank you for coming in at the end of battle and helping me. Wait, he's only level 16? He's not level 16, he's pretending to be level 16. He's also black mage, which is nice to know. So it's friggin' healer versus black mage, and healer's winning. Oh, what the heck should you be? Duty complete! Hooray! We have to get out of the pretty place now. No. That the wisdom of the paragons should be brought low by mere mortals. I thought that he was gonna say that because he actually voiced the but no. Paragons, did he say? Then it is as I feared. They are known as the bringers of chaos, or Ascians, to give them a proper name. Ascians. Very proper. It would seem our suspicions were correct. It is they who have been manipulating the beast tribes. Pardon? You wouldn't know if we Shalians have encountered Ascians before? I have never spoken to you of my homeland. How did you know whence I hail? Wait, I do begin to see. You have been blessed with a special gift. You're special, girl! So special. Are you alright, lass? If I'd known a mean bugger like that was hiding in the bushes, I would have left a squad of 6 to keep you company. Well, at least now we can call this kidnapping investigation to a close. Those reavers were the ones spiriting folk away in the dead of night, and this bastard here was pulling all the strings. Special gift do not wear pants, and everybody reacts to you completely normally. A trifle simplistic, but not inaccurate. I came as soon as I sensed his presence, but I never thought to find such a scene of carnage. Yet we prevailed, and thanks to your heroic actions I have learned so much. Aye, heroic is the word. I don't want to think about what would have happened if you hadn't been there, friend. And your assistance is much appreciated too, Lady Yoshida. Please give our regards to the Scions. I sensed his presence and then I came. I'm glad to have played a role in bringing what I hope is an end to the disturbing spate of abductions. The thread of your fate forms as a part of most intriguing tapestry. Mayhap we will be offered the chance to speak more in the near future. For now, however, you must see this particular tale to its conclusion. Pray send my greetings to Commodore Raynor. I pray will. His presence. Hey look, a purple bad thing. Let me touch it. That's like the opposite of our crystals, right? Where's Raynor? Where's Coral Tower? Oh, okay. No. Oh, right. We can just return. There we go.